Welcome back to the shop at Matt Harris Knives. My name's Tim. This is going to be a short little video on some kitchen knives that Matt and I are making for Christmas. I've already roughed out the steel shapes on the bandshaw, and then Matt profiled them smooth on the grinder. So the next step will be making handles. So I've sketched out the knife and trying to do the whole layout. I wanted to do 3 1/8-inch holes. Normally Matt does 2 in his knives. He can actually do this just by eye and laying it out, and for me being an engineer, it's a little bit more drawing involved. So I've transferred the holes after the layout onto the steel, punched them in using a tap follower to find this hole location, and we'll center drill and then drill an oversized hole for the pins. So this knife is going to have a little different scale. The scale is actually going to be 2 pieces, so this will be one color and this will be another color. And I've laid out the holes. You can see this will have an angle line, and show how we mill that. So with the little short bolster piece, I'll actually have 2 holes. So I made this fixture plate along with a little jig where it's got dowel pins on this side set at 40 degrees, and then dowel pins on the other side for 40 degrees. So basically you clamp that up and then indicate it straight, and you're ready to do some bevels. Then I've been working on the split handles for the larger knife. This has got a dovetail in it, so once I get the other part of the handle done, I will drill holes, and that'll be ready for heat treat. Then we use another jig to cut the dovetail. So we get the other side cut, and now take it out of the fixture and pair it up with the other handles and drill some holes. So you can get a sense now that the 2-piece scale, the green piece there and the black piece there. So I've clamped these after I pinned the 2 front pieces and drills holes so they'll mate up when we glue the handles on. On to the next step. Working on another type of compound scale. Using a 7/8 end mill. starting another scale for the other chef's knife. This one will have a bronze bolster on it. This linen micarta mills pretty easily. There's a lot of stick out there, so you got to be careful with chatter not to take too deep a cut. I actually busted the first piece I was milling because I was going to take something like a 100 thou cut, which is insane. So these cuts here are 30 thou. So what I'm doing is getting down to an 1/8 inch, and the bronze is 1/8 inch. So I've got the small paring knife all done. The handles are drilled, and this is CPM 154. So it gets heat treated in the absence of oxygen. So we use heat treat foil along with some paper to burn off, which burns off the oxygen, and then the blade is in an oxygen-free environment while it's heat treated. So we've got the knives drilled, cleaned up, wiped down with acetone. So now it's time to put them in the foil and seal them up, and they'll be ready for heat treat. So we're back over at the oven, got all our knives in foil packs. So put those in the oven. A little better shot of the knives in the oven, and we've got the oven 1950. We'll hold that for about 20 minutes since the blades are so thin, and when that's done we'll take them out and they'll get air quenched into aluminum plates. So more to come. So the aluminum plates do a pretty good job of drawing the heat out of the parts pretty quickly. And then when they're done, you see these took those out just a minute ahead of the last one, and they're already cool to the touch. And that's what the foil looks like. Like I said, they're air sealed with a little piece of paper in there that burns off the oxygen inside. And we'll open them up and take a peek. So I've taken the knives out of the foil packs. Just wanted to show you that you can see the charred remains of a little piece of paper that didn't quite burn because there was no oxygen, but it burned up the oxygen that was in the foil pack. So now we'll take the knives and stick them into the oven. So these go in with the spine down, and they're going to be tempered at 500 degrees for 2 hours with two 2-hour cycles. So we'll take a look when they get done with temper. So we'll let the knives cool down to ambient temperature. Right now it's probably 50 degrees in the shop. Then once they're cool, they'll go back in for another cycle, and then they'll be done with temper and ready for Matt to do some knife making magic. So while I was at work, Matt was busy doing some grinding. So this one's just got a simple secondary bevel, a little sharpen. This one he ground hollow grind. It's chisel ground, so it's only ground on one side. This is also chisel ground. And the last little paring knife. Little tactical swedge on top. So we got all the scales cut, rough fitted, rounded the edge, and ready for glue up. So last night Matt finished the handles. Turned out pretty nice. It's a black linen micarta blue G10. Copper pin. So this is layered blue and black G10. So last night Matt tested this with a phone book and basically push chop through about an inch of paper with little or no effort. So that concludes the Christmas kitchen knife video. Thanks for watching.